ulholiwahi tutula ulholiwahi tutula ulholiwahi tutula namwasiza ulholiwahi tutula ulholiwahi tutula ulholiwahi njema Mwenyezi Mungu ameifanya, na ni vizuri vyema kwako mtazamaji wetu kujiunga nasi katika Deliverance TV ikiwa ni My Story siku ya leo. Na siku ya leo ni naye mgeni, labda umesikia nyimbo zake, ukapata kusikia vibao vyake katika radio tofauti na TV tofauti humu nchini. Si mwingine ni Maggie. Andamana nasi ukipata kusikiza story yake, ukifahamu ni wapi ametoka na ni vipi amepitia. Karibu.
Asante sana. Nashukuru.
Thank you for finding time kwa nasi katika My Story. Labda nimesema majina yako si sahihi, labda nimekosea, tuambie majina yako kamili.
Mimi naitwa Maggie na nimeolewa na mume anaitwa Anton Chegi Kafura. Na tumebarikiwa kuwa na watoto watatu. Wa kwanza ni Shakina Ray ambaye ako miaka 10. Wa pili ni Beraka John ambaye ako miaka 6. Na miezi miwili iliyopita Mungu ametupa kijana anaitwa Benjamin Wise.
That's very nice.
Tunashukuru.
Maggie alizaliwa wapi?
Mimi nilizaliwa Kiambu. Kwanza mimi ni Mkikuyu. Na lakini ni Mkikuyu aliyeokoka. Nashukuru Mungu nimesamehewa dhambi zangu.
Amina. Katika familia watu wangapi?
Kwetu tulizaliwa tuko wengi, tulikuwa watu 12, wawili wameaga. Na mwaka huu mwezi wa Februari mamangu akaaga. Lakini wale tumebaki tuko sawa.
Katika familia watu 12, maisha ilikuwa namna gani ukikuwa?
Maisha yangu ilikuwa ni maisha ya kustruggle. Naweza kusema ili mimi kusoma nilikuwa naenda vibarua. Na tafuta pesa, tukifunga shule, naenda kuvuna kahawa. Unajua Kiambu ni kahawa, tunavuna kahawa. Alafu unajilipia, unanunua vitabu, unanunua kalamu. Na lakini maisha yalikuwa magumu.
Wazazi wako hawakuwa na kazi stable ama ilikuwa namna gani?
Kwanza babangu alifariki nikiwa mdogo, sikumjua hata. Na mamangu sasa amefariki Februari kama nilivyosema. Hawakuwa na kazi ambayo inaweza ikategemewa sana. Na kulingana tulikuwa wengi, ilikuwa ni mzigo mkubwa sana.
Wewe ulikuwa mtoto namba ngapi?
Ndio wa mwisho.
The 12th kid.
Yes.
Okay, na hivyo kwa nini ujitafutie wakati ambapo najua katika familia zingine ama familia nyingi watu wakubwa ndio huwa wanatafutia wale wadogo ama walikuwa?
Mimi nafikiria wakati mimi nilikuwa na grow, my sisters walikuwa ni wakubwa, wameshaolewa. Kwa hivyo kila mtu alikuwa na mzigo wa kwake. My brothers wawili walikuwa wameshaoa na wao walikuwa na familia zao. Na wale ambao tulikuwa tumebaki, sasa ilikuwa ni kila mtu awe na juhudi. Lakini pia katika maisha we are gifted differently. Kuna wale ambao wanatamani kujitegemea wao kuliko kugojea.
Kwa hivyo wewe in your case ulikuwa unapenda zaidi ujitegemee, si kutegemea watu wengine?
Mimi sikutegemea.
Ulianza kufanya hizi kazi ukiwa na umri wa miaka kama?
Nilikuwa mdogo, class 3 nilikuwa ninajua kufuna kahawa.
Class 3. Na ulikuwa unakwenda
siku zetu tulilelewa kwa maandalizi kama hayo. Yaani una grow ukijua ni kahawa. Kazi yako unajua nikifunga shule Saturday ni kwenda kufuna kahawa.
Ukasoma ukamaliza
kabisa.
Ukamaliza class 8. Ukaenda form 1 na form 2.
Sikwenda huko maana siku afford na mamangu hange afford. But we thank the Lord because He's the giver of life and everything. Amen. The Bible says that He has given us everything that pertains to this life and godliness.
Amen.
You know, and for sure, I would say God has blessed me. I didn't go to school so much.
Au kufanikiwa kwenda kidato cha
kwanza. From 1, from 2, from 3, I didn't. But even though I dropped out from school, there's so much that I've been able to attain.
Yes.
There's so much that I've been able to do. For example, I have been my bishop's PA. You know, I have been a PA for 8 years. You know, taking care of my bishop and na shughuli zake. And for 8 years, I was our church secretary. Because I did computer, I did front office, I did customer care. So, I mean, education, as much as it matters a lot, there are hidden gifts.
Hidden blessings.
There are hidden gifts. And I would tell you, my pastor struggled so much when I resigned. And he waited for me for 2 years.
At least
because I resigned. When I resigned, he didn't get somebody to replace me.
Labda turudi nyuma kidogo. Uliachia wapi exactly?
I dropped from 7. Class 7.
Class 7.
Those days.
What did you go afterwards?
After that, I began to seek for employment because I could not stay at home. So I became a house help.
Where?
In Nakuru, in Joro. So I worked as a house girl for many years.
Were you born again all through?
Yes, I got born. I knew the Lord when I was little. My elder sister, in 1978, I went to live with my elder sister. Because she was married, but she could not give birth. So I went to stay with her as her firstborn. And she would go with me to conferences. I would go to Sunday school, and that way I knew the Lord. You know, that's how my walk with the Lord started there, when I was a little girl.
So you gave your life to Christ while you were little girl? I
gave my life to Jesus Christ when I was little. And for me, I would tell you, I don't know the world. I don't know anything
You
else.
never backslided?
I know about the Lord. Talk of backsliding. When I was in class 3, of course, at that time you're still young. I got mixed up, you know, and somehow I lost the way. But not so much. The Lord did not allow me to go so much. I went just a little. So at that time I was still young.
You were still a kid.
Mimi sijui disco ni kusema nini. Mimi nasikiaga tu zikiimba on the way nikipita nikienda. And I thank the Lord, He preserved my life. The Bible says, for the sake of His name, he preserved my life. You know, and it's because he had a vision for me. I'm a worship leader. I'm a worshiper by call. And worshipers will not mix themselves.
That's true.
So God preserves them for his own purpose.
So you worked as a house help for how long?
I worked as a house help for many, many years. I would tell you for sure. Many, many years. Right now I'm 44 years. And but I've gone through a lot in life.
That's what we'd like to know.
I've
Many people are aspiring to be like you. In one way or the other, many people see you as their mentor.
Yes.
But then they don't know you didn't just wake one day and you're the way you are. You had to go through a story to be built to who you are today. For how long, Maggie, did you work as a houser?
I worked for many, many years. I really can't tell. And I also worked for different people. But in all things, God was faithful. I knew that what I was at that time is not my life. I knew that somehow God will lift me, but you have to begin somewhere.
That's true.
And I thank the Lord, because even as a house girl, I worked so faithfully. And anytime I left a family, they stayed without a house help because they would not find anybody to replace me.
Yeah.
And I would say that when you work faithfully, no matter where you are, God will always bless you.
And always knowing your focus and your vision.
Exactly.
You knew you had a mission, not only being a house help, you were not contented with the situation.
Well, at that time, I loved being a house girl because that's the only thing I knew. But I knew there was great potential. I knew the Lord had a purpose for me. I knew that I was not going to remain as a house help forever. You know.
Were you married?
But then I wasn't married, though I had many people seeing me because, of course, even now I'm still beautiful.
Yes,
I'm married, I'm 40 years. But then still there are many people or men who are still following me. But every time I saw with my natural eye, my inner being will tell me, this is not the way. This is not my will. The Lord will always tell me, this is not my will. Why would the Lord tell me that? It's because he had a vision for me. There was a plan. God had a plan for my life.
That's true.
And the Lord saved me from getting married to two people who were HIV positive. And somehow the Lord would just allow me to have the relationship, then bring it to an end. And I realized that the Lord had a plan. Then I remembered 2005. But before then, when I clocked 30 years as a girl, I began to have butterflies, you know. I began to get worried. And
is it going to happen?
Is it? I'm getting old. You begin to get worried. But every time I got worried, every time I had those butterflies, the Lord will always speak to me. If I was able to bring my son, Jesus Christ, to come and die on the cross for you, what is marriage? And then one time the Lord spoke to me and said, you are what you are because of my grace. And I desired in my heart to rest in the grace of God and wait to see what the Lord will do. 2005, I will never forget. The Lord spoke to me on a Wednesday meeting and said, Dawn, I have opened a door for you. Take care that you do not close it, because if you close it, you will look for it for the rest of your life and you will never find it. And I wondered, what door is the Lord talking about? In a few days and few weeks, a guy came called Anthony Chege Kafura. I didn't know him. And the Lord said, this is the guy. And I'm telling you, I'm not adding anything. The Lord spoke to me and said, this is the person. But before that day, we had a youth conference. And I saw him, he saw me, and I also saw him, now my husband now. And I remember that day, the preacher of the day spoke and said, I feel in my heart to pray for any person that is feeling they want to get married. My now husband went in the front. Then me, I didn't go in the front. I sat down. Guess what? I said in my heart, watu wengine wanapenda kusumbua wahubiri. Sasa huyu anaenda huko kufanya nini? I really despised him in my heart.
Why?
I despised him, you know, because he didn't look like a person of maybe my class then, you know, and I was like, hey, Sasa huyu naye anaweza oa nani? Who will he marry? Little did I know.
How was he looking according to
carnal mind? When you are carnal, you think carnal, you walk carnally, but by God's grace, he puts you back.
Really
I despised him. In fact, I remember that day, he asked me to give him a piece of paper to write on. And I told him, hey, my friend, who do you think you are?
And that's what really happens to many ladies in church.
Exactly. And I'm telling you, even when the Lord spoke to me and said, this is the man, I humbled myself. I humbled myself. And let me tell you, he didn't have even 1 shilling in his account. He had nothing. Even unajua kwa Wakikuyu, kama unapeleka fiancé wako kutoa mahari, wanakuambia mwambie atume pesa ya chakula. That guy didn't have money even to give home for food. I went to my account, nikatoa pesa 10,000. I will never forget, and I gave him. Today, sema leo. Ninakula yeye, ninavaa yeye, watoto wanavaa yeye, wako kwa shule nzuri. You know, amenijengea nyumba in Nairobi. Sema Nairobi.
Thank you so much for watching that bit of my story. Many are the times, ladies, you look at that person coming to you and you feel like, no, they can't be the person I've been waiting for. But then our God works in a different manner. Our picture in our minds, it's not God's picture. Keep watching my story.
Nangwasiza.